Hello, welcome. My name is Allison. I am the Caffeinated Creative. I love everything art, planners, journals, and all the things between. If you're new here, I'm so glad you found this fun little creative corner of the internet. I hope you stick around, and if you're returning, welcome back. Today is a little different than my normally scheduled programming, i.e. journal with me's and flip throughs, because today I spent a good chunk of time making some really fun collage fodder, artistic experiments, etc. So for the next 4 minutes, you're going to see the montage of that fun, and then I'm going to come back and talk to you, chat with you about what I learned, what I think worked, what didn't work, and
Okay, so here's the 4-minute montage. I'm going to just give you a quick overview verbally, and I'm going to put some music on so you can enjoy not hearing my voice. Right now, I just filled a Ranger spritzer with some Noodler's Lexington Gray ink. It's water safe. And I used popcorn, a bunch of different types of sprays, including this ink, to basically create a cool pattern. Then you're going to see me take some jelly plates and use some Liquitex acrylic paint to play around and try jelly plate printing. I'm also going to take some StazOn ink and do some stamping. And then I'm going to take some mermaid markers and some sticker paper and create some cool patterns. So with that said, I'm going to now give you some tunes to listen to for the next few minutes.
So blue, me piercing through. I can't forget the day we met. Your smile so bright, it made me swoon. Our love is like a summer's day, hot and endless in a magic way. Whenever I see you, all I can think is my summer love. Been waiting for you, my love. My summer love. Been waiting for you, my love. I can't forget the day we met. You looked so fly in your red Corvette. Your hair, your look, your everything. When I see it all, I knew that you were mine. I'm in love with your hair, your lips, your silhouette in the moonlight shine. With my love, you won't ever be alone. My summer love, been waiting for you, my love. Completely a fool, been waiting for you, my love. Head over heels, I'm blinded by what I feel. My love is forever yours. You have my heart, you have my soul, you have my whole, you have my control. Love me tender, love me sweet, with you I know that I'm complete. I'm in love with the summer's day, for you I'd give my life away. Never leave me, never let me go, my summer love. Been waiting for you, my love. My summer love, been waiting for you, my love. My love is forever yours. Forever yours, my love is forever yours.
We're gonna keep it low key, keep it softly spoken, with no strings tying you to me. I'm happy in your company with no emotion, 'cause my love deserves to be free. I never wanna look at a house in the garden, I never wanna lock you down. I know you're not mine, it's just my turn, but we can still have fun for now.
So I hope you enjoyed that montage. From all that came lots of very fun material. And so I thought what I would do is experiment with some of it and then talk about a little bit of it. And by far, my favorite surprise and just overall joy was this popcorn experiment. So essentially, I put popcorn down, sprayed over it, let it dry, and then got these really cool effects, at least in my opinion. So this one I did with the Noodlers ink, the Noodlers Lexington Gray. And the thing that I wanted to try with this is, let me use one of these, is if it would stay water safe. Because my goal with that was, you know, some of the other material I used is not water safe. Yeah, look at that. That's neat. Okay, cool. So, really fun. And I'm going to put some in my journal as I go. But again, I just sprayed. I put it in a mister, sprayed. This was actually the mister that I created. You saw it at the very, very beginning. But I put the popcorn down and then I sprayed on it. And I really love the result. This was the first one just done on regular copy paper with Distress inks. Sorry about the cars. Unavoidable. This one was really fun. It was this, I can't remember what it's called, but it's basically ink, like calligraphy ink. I can put the link in the description because I got it on Amazon a long, long time ago. I do not believe that this is water safe though. I want to see what happens. Oh yeah, see, so it is bleeding. But very cool. I feel like this could be really cool for Halloween because it's black. And then these two might be my favorite, and I really want to try them out. This is the Noodlers ink on clear matte sticker paper, and this is the Distress ink on clear matte sticker paper. So let's give it a go, shall we? Where are my scissors? For someone who has 5 bajillion scissors, I lose scissors so much. Okay, let's just do a little boop, boop, boop. Okay, and then let's do a little boop over here too. Okay, all right. So with this one, I thought it would be cool just to see. Yeah, see, so this would be this is why I'm excited about this. So let's say we put down a little bit of watercolor, whatever, right? Okay, I cut out the drying for you guys because that's just too much. And then, dun, 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 dun. Oh, that's fun, right? Right? Okay, and then let's look at just the plain. Now, I don't think, that's even neat. Oh, yeah, look at that. That's cool. Okay, I'm going to do that. Yeah, I love this little popcorn technique. I'm sure somebody else has totally thought of it. I just was playing around. Well, not playing around, but I was looking in my kitchen and thinking, I wonder what I'd do if I spray popcorn with ink and used it as a way to make images. And fun. So, I hope this encourages you to do random stuff with random stuff in your kitchen. But no, seriously. Maybe you'll never look at popcorn quite the same way. And you will definitely be seeing this in journals with me to come. Next up, we have jelly printing. Jelly printing and I have never been best friends. I just can't seem to get a lot of bang for my jelly printing buck. I mean, it's fun and you can get a lot of cool, like, color. But, I don't know. My favorite one of this whole situation was this one, by far. I think this one turned out really cool. I think what I learned about jelly printing, and I'm by far not an expert, like please go look at the rest of the internet for how to actually do this, but what I learned is that you let it sit for like a while. So the ones that turned out less awesome, like, what other ones were less awesome? Even these initially, I just jelly printed it and then did it really fast. But the cool ones were the ones where I let it dry and sort of build up, which I know people, like when I watch people do jelly printing and I'm like, oh my God, that's amazing. It's because they're patient. Something I am not. So anyways, let's just see how this, so this is deli paper, which I really like. It's a fun, cheap, I think, for like a lot of quantity, medium or paper, I guess you could say, maybe not medium. And this was paper bag. This, I don't think I put in the little montage, but I used some of my color bursts and tried to see what it would come out like. So I think I will put this in my little like journal collage here. And then I stamped over it with Stays On. So we've got that. we've got this. I'm not going to glue. I'll glue at the end. I also then just did a bunch of basic stamping just to see, like, especially on the deli paper, how that would turn out. I did the stamping on the paper bag because I figure I can, you know, create journal spots out of it. So that'll be fun. And then I really wanted to see how this turned out. So again, I used StazOn ink. And the reason why I use StazOn is because once it dries, from what I understand, it is staying on, hence its name. So I used just some like background stamp I had. I think I got it from AliExpress a long time ago. Again, I went through a phase and I'm not going to not use it just because I, you know, have it. So that's fun. And then, yeah, the deli printing. So I'm going to glue it on and I want to see like what it looks like on the actual page. This one is one of my favorite pages. I love like the discard page. It's always super fun to see the different things that you can come up with in terms of like cool patterns. So we'll use that. And then last but not least, this was a piece of sticker paper. And this was at the very end. I used the deli paper and I used mermaid markers and then I just smushed it down. And then I smushed it down again. So I actually really think this looks neat too. So let's put it in our little page. So what did I learn? What did I learn from these experiments? I love doing these experiments from time to time. Just literally playing around. It's so fun to me. But you can't go in with a set like vision. Really, I mean, you can maybe a little bit, but you're probably not going to achieve what you think you're going to achieve. Like, honestly, what initially made me think that I wanted to do this was I thought it would be cool to tea dye paper. Like, I was like, I should tea dye some paper, or I should coffee dye some paper. And then I, like, went to do that, and I realized I was not in the mood at all. So then I just used, obviously, art supplies I had. But sometimes I've done these like in really big, like a bunch of pages, but this time I just wanted to do like a few small ones. So the reason why I share that is because often just go with kind of how you feel, like so that it's fun. I think that's the most important thing is have fun. And if you're like, I really want to achieve this one particular thing or look or whatever, like I think that's when, you know, you might find yourself disappointed, but maybe not. Maybe you'll totally achieve what you set out to achieve and like don't listen to me. I just know that when I like have a vision and I think, I wonder if it matters what side, anyways, think, oh, this is exactly how I'm gonna do it. I saw this person do it this one way and like that's how I'm gonna do it. That's when I'm like, oh, that didn't turn out right. So I have done this in the past with tissue paper. It turns out awesome. I couldn't find tissue paper that I was in the mood to use, quite honestly. So I used this deli paper instead, which does give the similar effect of tissue paper. I think the difference is that tissue paper does tend to just kind of like feel more part of the page quicker. Like, if that makes sense. Like when you glue it down, it feels really, really, really a part of the page, like almost right out of the gate. I don't know why this is just bugging me though. It's so not square. The deli paper's not too hard to glue down, so that's good. I really like that. Of course, I love the clear matte paper because it's already sticky. And then the copy paper, you know, you just have to keep going over it with the glue stick and be ready to do that probably forever. I still go through old journals and like stick stuff down, but that's okay. Now this is again more deli paper, but with I like the way that looks. So cool. See the deli printing, I'm sorry, the jelly printing, jelly printing on deli paper does turn out pretty neat, but I just feel like I get a lot of duds. I guess that's my thing. I don't do it enough, or I think you really have to do a bunch, which I have done, but I'm not always in the mood to do a bunch, if that makes sense. So this is our last little piece, and this is the sticker paper with the mermaid markers on the deli page. You could use like any kind of plastic just to kind of create like fun patterns. So this is like a little snippet of all the different collage fodder that you saw me try to experiment with by far, absolutely, 100% my favorite is the popcorn. That was neat. I think I want to try to use other stuff too. Like maybe pasta. Ooh, that'd be fun. Like with strips. Ah, I got myself thinking now. Anyways, I hope if nothing else, this video has inspired you to pull out some random stuff and get creative with it. That's the whole point. In fact, part of the reason why I didn't make it like, and then you do this, and then you do that, and this is how you do it. I'm totally not qualified for that. This was literally me just experimenting. So how could I pretend like this is how you do it when I've never done it before like this? That's the main reason. But the second reason is because I think that everyone is capable of doing this. You don't need to have instructions. You just play around and just try not to ruin your carpet. That's at least my goal all the time with this. Anyways, I hope you guys are doing really, really well. I appreciate your support so much. I appreciate you watching. I appreciate you commenting. I appreciate you worrying about the temperature of my coffee. All the things. Seriously. It's so fun for me. And I hope it's fun for you too. All right. See you in the next one. Bye.